Alright guys, NRL Round 25 recap. Let's go back over it. Wasn't the greatest week for us, although we did open up with a superb on fire pick here. We did have the Sharks, they cashed for us. We also had Nico getting 8 points. That also cashed for us. And this should have started seeing alarm bells for us. We've had fantastic weeks the last 3 weeks. And all 3 weeks we got off to a bad start. And then we came back and absolutely slaughtered it. This week we got off to a fantastic start. And it was all downhill from there. Really unlucky. I thought this was going to be a landmine. I feel we kind of got unlucky not to hit this one. It is what it is, though. We didn't hit it. It's a loss. The Roosters, boom, hit for us. Sorry, Eels, you gone. Dolphins, Tigers, what a game this turned out. This probably might have been the game of the week. We did tip the Tigers here. That cash for us. Good on you, boys. Or tip for us. What do we have here? Panthers. Yeah, nothing to be said. Another. Where did these dragons come from? Where did these dragons come from? What a game. They only won by 10 points though. They didn't hit that 13 plus. At the very end there, where oh man, if he didn't fall over, we should have cashed that one. But he fell over. Unfortunately, it wasn't a penalty try. Where's the penalty tries gone? And it was just a penalty. They took the kick. What do we got? How the Knights? How ironic was it that I've been calling them my Golden Knights, colouring them in, and then they come out on the field in orange armor suits, looking like actual Golden Knights. Was my tip. Good win. I was a little scared there when we had the bad news come in, but good stuff. And the trail with the elbow, with that little elbow at the end. What's up with that? Like, he ducked. He ducked State of Origin. Oh, no, I'm injured. I don't want to play State of Origin. They have the biggest game coming up next week, and I feel like he's trying to duck that game too. When the big games come a-calling, the trail doesn't answer. And last, I can't even remember. What happened here? Oh, Raiders. I think and they won by 12 points. So that didn't cash either. I mean, you can call it unlucky if you want. They were the tip. We got the tip at least. I think every gambler just calls it unlucky when it doesn't go their way. We'll cover the girls later, eh? Let's just finish off with the boys. So round 25 started off with a hiss and a bang. Boom, boom. Eagles, very unlucky that penalty didn't go our way there. Well, lack of penalty, I should say. It was a bonus bet though, so we didn't technically lose a unit there. So it depends how you want, because we lost that unit 3 weeks ago when we lost that 5 out of 6 parlay. Roosters, cash for us. Storm, unlucky. Didn't quite cash for us. This bet, can we just pretend that was never there? Newcastle Knights, boom, our Golden Knights came through for us. And the Raiders only won by 12. 1 point off there. I think we spent about 5.5 units on this round. We got back about the same. Depends if you count this as a unit or not. Otherwise, if you count that, we were down 1 unit. If you don't, we sort of broke even. Maybe a small loss in there. All in all, it was worth it because very unlucky. We were unlucky on all 3 of these losses, I feel. They weren't bad picks. They weren't bad bets. I mean, cheering for the Eagles. It was weird being a Warriors fan, but cheering for the Eagles in that game. And what a close game. And we had a fantastic night. It was a thriller. Same with all of them. The Storm, well, that was hard to watch. Like, where did those dragons come from? I just wanted a nice, easy, relaxed night to end the night there. It didn't happen for us. And again with the Raiders, very super unlucky, 12-point win. We're going to have to come up with some rules. I mean, we may never beat 13 plus again. 13 is so many points. It's so many points. We underestimated it. Tigers, Dolphins for the round of the game. Yeah, that's it. Let's move on to round 26. Let's have a look. What do we got coming up? Thursday night, we do have the Panthers against the Eels. Yeah, nothing really to be said there. We do next up, we've got the Warriors versus the Dragons. Now, after the way the Dragons played against the Storm, maybe this is the landmine game. I don't know. I just feel the Warriors are going to drop one before the finals. And this might be it. So again, my spider senses, I'm still up a little bit. I was wrong last week. Although, I don't know if I was wrong. That was a hell of a game. And just the way the Warriors' performance has been dropping, still fantastic. Still one of the top teams. Has been dropping compared to their mid-season form. And with the Dragons just surging up, we might put a little cheeky bit here on the Dragons. I'm not too sure. But I'm not, yeah. Again, I just got to stay away from the Warriors this week. Next up, we have the Cowboys vs Dolphins. Cowboys will be in our safety parlay with the Roosters. I feel those are the two super easy. Even I got more confidence in the Roosters and the Cowboys because they need these wins. They desperate to keep up with the Rabbits. Rabbits got the bye this week, so to keep up with the Rabbits, these two teams need to both win. They're on equal amount of points, so I expect both of these teams to come out and absolutely win these games. These are do or die games for them against fairly soft competition. Panthers, on the other hand, don't really need to win. Eels, stronger competition, so I've got more confidence on these guys than I do on the Panthers. Storm against Titans should be an easy win, but after what we've seen the Dragons do to the Storm, you know, were the Dragons just having the game of their life, or were the Storm having an off night? Was it both? I don't know, but Storm should get it done. They are heavy favourites. Where's our tips? Obviously, tip. Oh, you know what? I'm sticking with the Dragons. I don't care. Cowboys easy. Storm easy. Roosters easy. This should be a good one. We're obviously going to go with the Broncos, even without Reynolds. I feel the Broncos get it done, and you know I just still feel the Raiders. You know we're still hating on the Raiders. Eagles. They played a fantastic game against the Warriors. I expect them to come out and finish the season strong. Absolutely demolish the Bulldogs. I'm talking like, let's go out on a limb and just say 8 points to 50. That's my pick. That's my guess. We're not going to bet on that scoreline, obviously, but that's what I'm thinking. And this one, I hope the Knights win because I think the Knights deserve to be in the top 8. So I really hope the Knights win. I don't know if they can. The Sharks, both of these teams are super hot. If we have to pick, we have to pick some. I mean, we can't go against our Golden Knights now, but I mean, I love the Sharks too. Oh man, we're gonna go with the Sharks just because there's no red there on the Sharks, and I can see just the season the Newcastle Knights have had for them to miss out on the top 8 at the last hurdle would just be would sum up their whole season. They've just lost so many games, including the Panthers. Remember, they took the Panthers to Golden Point, remember? So we'll tip the Sharks there for that one. I think that's it. And we went a little bit different this week. So instead of the value bet, we actually do still. We've got no dog of the week this week. Let's have a quick look. Dog of the week. No dog of the week this week. So Friday night we are tipping the Dragons here. We're going to give them a 21-point head start. I need a smaller pen. Let's get a smaller pen out. So we're going to go with the Dragons, give them a 21-point head start, and we're going to parlay that with the Cowboys. I feel the Cowboys are pretty safe, and that's our Friday night. How can we do that? Our Friday night parlay. Saturday, pretty simple. Just going with the 3 favourites here. Storm, Roosters, Broncos. We should be sweet. Saturday parlay, 3 favourites, line them up, boom, boom, boom. Shouldn't be a problem anywhere along that line. Unless, the Raiders have ambushed teams before, but I think Broncos got it. Even without Adam Reynolds, Broncos got this. And our value bet will be the Sea Eagles on the Saturday. Great playing. There's great value considering what they just did to the Warriors. Coming up against the Dogs who leak points like crazy. I think the Eagles should get this done. And, no bet on this one. No bet on that one. No bet on the Panthers. It's just not worth the bet. Not worth the risk. Eels could actually upset them, There is a chance that Eels could do that. Panthers got nothing really left to play for. They're just chilling. I suppose the pain... I don't know if they care if they come first or second. I don't know if that matters to them. And, Knights and Sharks, just too much on the line here. 2 great, fantastic teams going at it. No bet on this one. We'll stay away from that one as well. All in all, safety parlay, Cowboys, Roosters. If you want just one bet, would be the Sea Eagles, the value bet. If you want the parlay, Cowboys, Roosters. Very high confidence on all of these. These are my picks. That's what we're going with. Let's get into the women's. Let's go hit up the NRLW. We had an absolutely nightmare of a round. Cowgirl, the Sharks. I mean, I knew Jayla Taylor had been named. I knew it was a big return, but holy shit, I had no idea it was that. Like, damn, Sharks are here to play now. Cowgirls, sorry man, that was hard to watch. I turned my back on Tegan and she got the win. It hurt. Roosters, boom, good on yous. I think that was the only pick we got for the girls' games. Because the Broncos, we were so close. It didn't come through for us. What a game. Who was the fullback? I forgot her name. Newcastle Knights fullback is an absolute superstar. And of course, we got the try. I might need to get in contact with them and just quietly and politely ask them, the fuck is going on? Why aren't you passing her the ball? Give her more ball. You're going down there, you're skipping straight past her. The only reason she got that try is because someone threw the ball on the ground and bounced, she picked it up. She had to get the ball herself. Pass this girl the ball. What the hell's going on at the Broncos? And just see what's happening there. And the last game, Eels, they put up a hell of a fight. They did fight for our money. Unfortunately, it was another loss. It was a bad week for the girls. We got absolutely slaughtered. Cowgirls lost. Tigers lost. Roosters won. Broncos lost. Eels lost. I did say if the Eels don't win this week, all of these. If the Eels didn't win this week, they'll win next week. So we're going to stick to that. Luckily for us, I also did say when the game starts, we'll go have a look and see what Mealy is paying. I put it in my comments when I had a look. She was paying like $2.80. Something ridiculously stupid like that. And so we chucked some units on that, and that hit, that cashed, and so that made up for everything. We didn't actually lose anything. We lost all these bets, but big old Mealy coming through, cashed that for us. Like, I couldn't believe last week she was paying $1.90, and I said they'll never put her at $1.90 again. Well, they tripled down. They put her up to like $2.40, $2.80, something like that. Crazy. Let's hopefully do it again this week. Would we do it again this week? Who are they playing? The Raiders? I think we might have to give her a week off because they just weren't passing her the ball. I don't know what's going on. Do they not want her to overshadow them? Do they not want her to be the Grand Master Supreme? She's already the top try scorer anyway, and she's still paying that sort of money. I don't understand it. It is what it is. Alright, we did say the Eels, if they didn't win last week, they will win this week, so I'm guessing they are going to be the underdogs here against the Cowgirls. I'm sorry, Emma Messelman, you're an absolute superstar. You're phenomenal. We love you. You were the only one. You made the rest of your team look average. You were the only one out there. That's not completely fair. There were a couple, I think the number 11, number 14. I did see a couple girls. I'd have to go back and watch the game to get the proper numbers. I think it was 11 and 14. I did see a couple of girls out there trying their hardest, and the rest just looked like they weren't interested. And it's just sad when you got someone being a professional, coming over, giving it their all, trying their best, and you're not showing her any love. You're not supporting her. You weren't supporting your team the way you should have been, and it was hard to watch. So if the Cowgirls play with that sort of performance again, I believe the Eels might actually get this. Let's not tick it till it happens, but Eels will be my tip. I will put a bid down on the Eels. We'll back ourselves. Dragons, Titans should definitely be the pick here. We'll have to wait and see. Dragons are getting good. They're getting better and better. Best bet will obviously be the Roosters. That should be the easiest pick of the round. We're going to stick with our Broncos. Just hopefully something changes there, and they can get that one done. So close there against Newcastle, and this one's going to be the game of the round. Do we tip Newcastle? It's hard to tip against Newcastle. Will probably be heavy favourites here, so Newcastle should be the tip. I'm just gonna pick the Sharks because I don't really care about tips, and I would that's who I'm gonna be cheering for because I just want to see the competition. I love seeing the top teams lose. I mean, it's a bad trait to have, especially when you're putting money on it. But the same with the Panthers. I've been saying for ages, can the Panthers just lose a game to make the competition more exciting? They refuse to. They haven't done it yet. So that'll be my tips for the girls. The odds aren't out yet, so obviously no bets being placed yet. Man, we always make such a mess on this whiteboard. But that's it from me. That's our tips. That's our picks for this week. It is the final week going in. So, enjoy it. Enjoy it, guys. It's our last week for the year. Who knows what's going to happen? It's a crazy, crazy world out there at the moment. We might not even have an NRL next year. Who knows what goes down? So just enjoy the games. Stop booing people. Stop hating on the other teams. Even though I'm hating on the Raiders right now, but cut that out, guys. Everyone's out there. Everyone's just playing a sport. Everyone's making money. Let's just be happy and enjoy what we've got. Can't wait for the finals. I feel like we've been a bit of a crazy man lately. We've been I did just do some pictures. Can I show you my pictures? Alright, so we've been over here. We've been over here in Mid-Journey, and I forgot to edit them and put them in. But I feel like we've been this guy. We've been the crazy World War II machine gunner, just going nuts on the machine gun there. Just shooting bullets everywhere, trying to hit every bit on the field. And we need to cut it out. We need to come down. We need to be more like this guy. We need to be the World War II sniper and just pick our shots a little better. And hopefully next year we can get into some shotgun action too. Get up nice and close and get some shotgun bets going. Right as the game starts. Live betting, all that sort of stuff. Live streaming, live betting. We'll leave it till next year. This is it. Last round of the season. Can't wait for the finals. We will definitely have to be a sniper once that top 8 does start. We might lean more into the girls for the top 8 betting. We also have the Women's Basketball World Cup starting. I think it's the Women's Basketball Cup starting. And that's live on free TV, so we might be checking that out too. UFC was a banger. We hit 5 out of 5 last week. Premium, we won picks. Safety parlay hit again this week. This week we went 4 out of 4. Lock of the week, the Sugar Show. He cashed. That was a big underdog. So we cleaned up on the UFC again as well. I can't recommend them enough. Play hard to bet. We haven't checked him out for. We keep forgetting to follow his parlays. His parlays hit 80% of the time, 90% of the time. He's a fantastic dude. Someone remind me to go check his out, and we'll put his let's put it in here right now. So when we come back on Thursday, to redo the have a look at the injuries and who made the teams, who didn't, recheck our bets, go over everything, give you all the info that we do. Make sure we come back and check out Play Hard to Bets parlay, and we might put a bit on that too. Because he's the man as well. Nothing but love. I think that's it for us, guys? We rambled on long enough? Alright, I'll let you get to it. Peace out. I'll see you on Thursday.